What's going on, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
Happy Sunday. Happy Father's Day. Happy if you got a fish and you treat it very well, you can be a dad to a fish.
Yeah. No, fuck the fish dad. Fuck the women who claim to be dads for this day because they acted as both, so they want extra credit. You know, fuck them too. All right. You know, like fucking. This is the day for the men. All right. That's what you should give this day to, for the fucking men.
It rates like I think they said as far as holidays, it like rates like 20th.
Yeah, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck about the dad, right? Nobody gives a fuck. You know,
only when he's not around.
No credit. Like everybody's thanking the mom, like, thank you for the love, mom. I love you so much. No one's ever fucking on Father's Day going like, hey, dad, thanks for the lights. Okay, thanks for the fucking electricity in the house. You know,
when the woman's pregnant, they rub the mom's belly. They're not rubbing the dad's nuts. You know, tell them congrats.
I mean, women are just getting out of control. Like, you know what makes women happy? Like nothing at all. Like no matter what you do, you can't make them happy. They want to hodge in on fucking Father's Day like they fucking hodged in on football. You know. Like one's a women announcer fucking or a woman like on the field. You know, when we were growing up, they want to ruin it for everybody because they're jealous. They're jealous that our stupid minds could just be like, oh, that's Holden, you know, and fucking and we're entertained by that. And they want to fucking horn in on it and get in on your shit. And I don't like it. I don't like it.
Equality.
Yeah.
Right now, as I said, we're 20th and Mother's Day is like number 2.
Yeah, and double fuck these trans dads. All right, fuck them too. I was your dad last year, but I'm your mom this year. But I still want the day. So get the fuck out of here.
Well, you know what though, Chris? To be fair, some kids' moms are dads now.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's true. All right. I just don't like it. Right.
We came into this episode really heavy.
Yeah. Never seen a single dad take over Mother's Day, right?
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. Fucking hate.
Well, I was at the beginning. I'm taking Mom's Day. I'm taking it.
But you can't take it. You can't take it because you'll get that backlash from the fucking under 30 white whores. Right? Who are like, who the fuck do you think you are? This is our day. This is fucking our day. And like, listen, all right, you're a single mom because listen, look, the fella didn't fucking stick around. Okay, it just didn't stick around. It's it's not your fault. Well, it probably is your fault. Okay, and there's a reason why you're a single mom, right? Like fucking, I mean, let's just call a spade here. Okay, all right. And if you got 3 different kids from 3 different baby daddies, you are fucked up and run through. People are not going to want you anymore.
There's the problem.
Yeah. As soon as you fucking join on that team, you know that you got 3 other members of that team fucking, that were on first base way before you. Right.
Was it Maury Povich that had the show that like 10 times a year they try to figure out who the daddy was?
Yeah, you are not the father.
That's great. You are the father. You know, and then notice when a lot of those guys, and not saying anything, but they were mostly black guys, right? When they fucking, and it was mostly fat white women, okay? Because that group,
demographics fit,
to go together, right?
If the demographic fits.
And when Maury Povich would be like, we ran it through the stats, and you are not the father. Those fucking black guys were like, fucking yes, I told you. Which made it just so obvious that the fat white woman was running through fucking black guys like crazy. So
see her back on the next episode.
They come back on the next episode, and then it's not the father and not the father.
Yeah.
Like,
make a whole season out of it.
It was borderline like Jerry.
Yeah. It was. Yeah, it's fucking. It's just. Look, Sean even said, "I never seen a single dad try to take over Mother's Day." That's right. You know why? Because we're men. Okay, we're fucking men. All right. God damn it.
I'm in a bad mood already.
And like I took my father out for lunch today, right? And my father didn't even want to go. Like he just sat there all miserable. Like all we did was pull this fucker out of his house where he was enjoying himself watching TV. This is an 80-year-old man that worked for 70 years of his life. Yet, you know, when he gets some time alone, he wants to just fucking chill. He doesn't want to be around his dumbass kid, you know, especially his dumbass kid that dropped out of college to be a musician. All right. He doesn't want to hang with me, you know. But we fucking forced him to fucking come out and pretend like he's enjoying himself. It's like Weekend at Bernie's. Like we took a picture and like my aunt had to bring up the sides of his mouth to make it look like he was smiling. You know, like fucking he was not smiling. That guy didn't smile once during the whole lunch. Okay, so listen,
just when you dropped him off, right?
Yeah. Well, I didn't even drop him off. He fucking came and picked me up. He pulled a Paul. Okay.
God bless your father. 80 years old.
I make my 80-year-old father fucking huff the wheelchair in the back of the fucking car.
Poor man. Poor man.
That's why he didn't want to go out.
Yeah. No, he just didn't want to go out because it's more time with my mother. Right. He totally wanted my mother to go out and fucking do something. Right. Like fucking. And he's at that stage. I think they've been married like 60 years now. He's at that stage where probably Gerald is right now, where you just pick a spot on the wall and focus, you know, and you're just like, I'm just going to look at the spot on the wall. Fucking, I'm happy with that. You know, like dumb shit like that makes you happy when you've been with a woman for too long.
Right.
You know, so.
Yeah. You just.
Why is it so quiet in here? You motherfuckers should be agreeing with me.
To love peace and quiet.
I'm trying to figure out what spot I would look at.
Well, you'll never get that peace and quiet that you want.
Yep, never.
Yeah.
I go in here and just start cleaning tubs, and it's amazing how much they scatter, and they just leave me alone to go to work. So
but down to just like think about how bad your life is. That you have to go into the garage like a sad bag of potting soil, right, and just fucking enjoy yourself in there. Why? Like that's what you're happy doing now.
Yeah.
Like you went on a run today. Okay. I was like, why the fuck is Gerald going on a run? And the only thing that I really realized from that, and I didn't notice it until the second video, is Gerald's nips are real low. Okay. They're real low on his chest because he was putting the camera down. There's no nip in sight. Right. And then he finally pulled it all the way up here and the nip was down here. You know, and I was like, this dude got really low nipples.
That's the stripper bod. That's the stripper bod.
Yeah.
That's the stripper bod going whatchamacallit, going south.
It only got weird when people are pulling over on the side road and asking me where I'm running from.
That's the only time you should be running.
You know, Bigfoot, bitch. All right. Yeah. And they would just assume that by Bigfoot you meant Crystal, so fucking they would understand.
Running away from my wife.
Yeah.
Say no more.
Running away from my problems. It's Father's Day, and I wanted peace and quiet, so I just said, "Let's go for a run."
There's that meme every year with Father's Day. It says, "We will show up to your house in police uniform and arrest you in front of your wife, and then bring you to the lake with fishing gear and beers.
Right. Yeah.
And we'll return you on Monday."
Yeah.
Pull up weekend.
Pull up Forbidden Balls fucking last comment.
Yeah. And we gotta acknowledge everybody that's in here.
Yeah, that's YouTube for now. Shut up, woman. The lame motherfuckers are. That's a man right there. That's a fucking man. It's like get back in the kitchen where you belong. All right, I'm watching the fucking lamest on YouTube. That's what should be happening. Okay,
we'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah.
If we're you reprieve, we'll take it.
Holy fucking shit! I don't even have a kid, and it irritates me.
You probably got a couple out there somewhere, Chris.
I don't think so. I don't think I ever got it past.
They would have been knocking on his door anyway.
Yeah.
At 18 years old. You my daddy?
Yeah. And I would have just been like, no, door closed. You know, like
slam the door.
Fuck that. I can't even imagine the horror that my kid would be. Right? Like fucking the kid would probably come out of the pussy like all like not crying, but just all aggravated and smoking and cursing, right? Like fucking, like, where'd you get that cigarette in the pussy? And he's just like, I figured out a way, you know? So, oh, God damn it. Jesus Christ.
Who
No one
got
would
in
ever
the
want to
chat there,
claim
Joe?
Chris is why. Fuck you, Edge of Panic. All right. I've been saying nice things about you. That's going to stop now. All right. Fuck this shit.
Yeah. I mean, you've been propping him up, huh?
Yeah. But the problem is he comes on like a show like this, tries to be funny, realizes that he's not really that funny, right? And now Chris is holding a grudge against Edge of Panic. Fuck him.
Done. Mission, that's hilarious.
Until I'm 21.
Yeah, fuck that. Plus, when when they're under like 2 or 3, don't they all look the same anyway?
Yeah, like pinkies.
You know, and like I wouldn't mind having a kid because I think the kid would be cute. I'm not saying he would be Asian baby cute, but I would say that he's being cute. And I'm not saying that Asian babies and black babies are cuter than white babies. I'm saying that if you fucking kill them, it's easy to get a replacement.
That's those. Right, Jake. That is right. You are the father to all of us.
Yep.
I feel like this is a pun on is it Darth Vader?
Yeah.
Chris, you are my father.
Yeah, I would just be like, yeah. You know what? No, I can't even see how you people with kids even like think that that's a cool thing.
There are some ugly babies.
It's not. They're fucking hideous, ugly babies, and fucking they're like I have a limit to 12 children that I could look, like at any given time. Like I'm a lot like Jesus, like that, right? 12 only, right?
12 disciples.
And if if I don't like one of them, I could replace them. And if I feel like replacing one of them, then someone's got to go.
Wow.
Like I even told my nephew, I'm like, look, motherfucker, you better fucking straighten up your act because I like Donato's kid, Antonio, a lot quicker than you, and I'll throw your ass out of the fucking.
I was just gonna ask you if you have any nieces and nephews, Chris.
Yeah, I got a niece and a nephew.
Okay.
And they're punk bitches. Okay, I mean they are. They're like, my niece is just like, oh, you can't say that, and I'm like, oh, you're one of those.
You don't know who I am, do you? I am your uncle, and you have no idea who I am.
Jesus Let me send you a couple of YouTube videos.
Yeah. My nephew, when he was 3, I remember I would be like, Noah, come here. I got something to tell you. And then he would run up to me like all happy. And I would just be like, get the fuck out of my face, right? And just send him away.
The poor kid was traumatized.
He just walked away like fucking traumatized. And then fucking my niece, I taught her to curse really young so that she would have an edge on the playground. Like fucking, so she'd be like, fuck you. I'm not going down that slide. It's hot. So fucking, I try. But that's how I would raise a kid, right?
And your sister must have loved you.
Yeah,
my sister did not like. Yeah, my sister's worst day was the day I came home from LA, right? Like, then he's gonna be around now, and I only came back from LA for my dumb niece, right? Because I was like, oh, I really should be a part of her life growing up because I missed my nephew growing up, and it's miserable being part of their lives. Like it's not like a good thing. It's like so bad. You like go to a school play. They fucking sit you down in children's chairs that go right up your ass, okay? Because they're made for fucking 5-year-olds, right? And then you're looking on stage. You don't even know when your niece is on the fucking stage. There's 30 other dumb children that look exactly like your fucking niece, and you got to ask your mother. You got to be like, is Anya up on stage right now? And then I got to lie to her when it's over and be like, you did such a great job. Like, that was amazing. You were the best one of the 30 lookalikes on the fucking stage. These kids.
You did really well. You did really well.
Crystal sent me a video this week, and it was a video showing alpacas. And basically, they were comparing the alpacas to the youth of today. And it's amazing how much the youth of today all look like fucking alpacas.
Oh my God. Yeah, they all look like Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons.
The hair and everything. Yeah. Like I looked at my son and I'm like, you're a fucking blonde alpaca.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking get a real man's haircut. Okay. Fucking like all of these fucking kids would have never survived when we were kids because they would have been called gay right off the bat for having that dumb haircut. And you call them gay now, and they cry. They cry like a bunch of little figs. You know, it's the worst.
Well, yeah. I mean, the generation now is so wimpy.
Well, they're sensitive.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I wonder if that's due to parenting.
No, you know what that's due from? That's
what
from
are you saying?
Well, it's from China. You know, because it's Chinese plan to make the U.S. fucking weak, right? And China is playing the long game, all right? They were like, let's put out TikTok. In fucking 12 to 15 years, there'll be a generation full of fags.
And their TikTok. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, no. And they'll be able to just roll right in.
Yeah.
You know?
And
when Canada invades us, what do you think? The fags in Oregon and Washington are going to fucking protect us? They're going to run right through those people. You know?
And China's TikTok is completely different. They're not allowed to do that.
It's like,
and they're limited on how long they can be on it.
Well, not only that, it's only like brilliant things, like fucking educating you about gravity and shit like that.
Brain surgery.
It's not some douchebag fucking trans kid saying, I didn't get the job because my fucking nose ring and my fucking, what do they call it in the ear when they do the giant fucking
gauging?
Gauging.
Yeah, gauging is basically a fuck you to a job with benefits. Okay, so it's like fucking. It's just so. I just hate these morons. You know, it's fucking killing me. It's fucking killing me.
You ever see some of those video clips of the kids in school in China? They're breaking down fucking military guns and cleaning them and putting them back together.
Blindfolded.
Yeah. Their gym
fucking crazy.
Their gym is like them fucking Chuck Norris spin kicking fucking each other and shit like that. It's like, and we don't even play dodgeball here.
Yeah, anymore. Yeah,
right. So
no, we do, but they got rid of those. They got rid of those. You remember the rubber balls from like dodgeball?
The ones that leave a mark on you.
The ones that would like literally when they hit you, it felt like you got hit by a brick wall.
Right.
Yeah.
Because especially if you had that big jack guy in the other grade. Anyways, they got rid of those, and now they're like the old school. And you, Chris, you remember this? The Nerf balls.
Right.
The Nerf football.
Yeah.
Like you can basically throw it as hard as you can, and it goes.
Right.
It's like getting hit with a soft pillow.
Right. And it doesn't make that bong sound like at all. You know, but even the scissors that they give kids in school right now, they give kids scissors that can't cut Jello. Okay, and fucking, we used to have like the compass with the point. We used to stab the other guy next to us. And fucking bullshit, man. Fucking bullshit. What a bunch of fucking pussies. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I may be responsible for not bringing us 15 people today. I apologize. Okay.
Dark mode Chris today.
I'm just aggravated because I had to waste my day with a fucking dude that didn't even want to be with me. And I'm like, fucking just ruined my whole fucking day, you know?
So note it. Father's Day is not your day. Got it.
Yeah, not my day. You notice that I didn't fucking wish any of you motherfuckers happy Father's Day.
No.
And the only one I know that has kids is fucking Gerald. Chris, do you have kids?
I got my stepson.
Yeah, fuck him too. Fucking yeah, Paul got the fucking stepdaughter, right?
Yeah.
Fuck her too, except that she's gonna be hot. She's gonna be hot in like a couple of years. You know, so, yeah. Shit is crazy. All right.
Well, on a negative note, it will be our last day with Chris being one of our co-hosts. Our other co-hosts will be back.
Yes.
And we start our new setup of a show starting next Sunday with under Fat Man Nation. Chris helped me set that up during basically a fucking tornado. So I got that all set up, so I will be able to make it go live on our channel and on Fat Man Nation.
Yeah,
so able to figure that out.
But seriously, like watch it on Fat Man Nation, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously everybody's had a chance to watch it here. They're not. Okay.
Gerald's probably I'm going to take the blame, boys, so I'm not going to put it on any of you. Gerald screws that up 9 times out of 10, so it's going to be better on Fat Man Nation.
Yes, it's absolutely going to be better.
Yeah.
And you know, Yeah, you know what's fucked up is Jared coming back.
No, I didn't. Shauna, I give myself enough trouble. Don't you start. I said it was negative. We're losing Chris.
Yeah, you know what's fucked up is that we specifically had a meeting for everybody not to cut each other off, and everybody's cut each other off 30 or 40 times already.
We're getting it out now.
Yeah, you better get it out now when it's on this shit network, okay? And fucking once we get to the Fat Man Nation, there's no room for error, okay? So I would recommend getting a person in the chair behind the screen so that you guys don't have to fucking be responsible for this. I'm not gonna fucking volunteer Shauna, but if she wants to, Shauna does pretty well, you know. So fucking, but I don't want Shauna to become a producer, you know, like fucking. I don't want her to be that person because honestly, you know, like she wouldn't come to you guys if I wasn't here, right? Like fucking, you know, but fucking, if you guys could get she's all right, she's free. Okay, there you go.
Fuck you, Chris.
Yeah, that's Shauna's passive aggressive way of saying "fuck you, Chris." All right. That's actually not a passive aggressive way because whenever she wants to say "fuck you, Chris," she's just like "fuck you, Chris," and I'm like "fuck," you know, like fucking. That's kind of a hoary thing to say to the person that gave you a job. Right,
a disabled guy, nonetheless.
Job.
I will gladly pay the fees to get another chair in here and let her kick us all out.
You know, she's good at it. You know, so fucking you know, not like the person that I used to have, who you know she shall be remain nameless, like in that M. Night Shyamalan movie. All right, those who we will not mention. Yeah. No, that bitch sucked at it. Shauna fucking kills at it. So
I would gladly give her I will set that up this week, and I will send Shauna the full kit. She can kick me off the show if she wants. Whenever I'm cutting someone off, and she can do whatever she wants.
You know what's fucked up is she just said I'm free to say fuck you, Chris. She didn't mean that she actually wanted to do it, and now she's like fuck. Right?
All of a sudden volunteered her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So fuck you.
I'm saying she wants to. She doesn't have to. There's no. You know what? We do this for fun because if we were doing this for money, we'd all be fucking broke.
Dude, yeah. Are you guys monetized yet?
No.
Okay.
That's me, Chris.
So everybody in the chat, the whole 10 people watching this right now, save up your pennies this week. And fucking let's do a bunch of super chats for the Lamest chat, because they're not even taking the super chats; they're donating it to St. Jude's. So fucking let's fucking do that. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's until I get the super chat money. Then Gerald's gonna be like, "Yo, I'll take that $30," and I'll be like, "No, Gerald."
Yes, thank.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to give it to any of you anyway because you'd probably wasted buying a fucking. Like, I'm gonna get a female clown, help my breeding projects.
It's all about the super normals.
Super normal.
Yeah.
Classic one.
No, at the way prices are dropping for $30, you'll be able to get a female clown a piece.
I seen breeder female clowns for $250.
Yeah. It's just the way
they went way down. Somebody was selling a clown at the expo. I think it was $100.
Seen a proven breeder female going on auction right now for $60.
$60.
Yeah.
But when we got out of it, the last breeder clown that we got like $3,100 for her.
Not today, no.
Yeah, not today. No.
That is just so amazing. I mean, I'd say it's they're like electronics. You'll buy it for $20,000, and next year it's $5,000 or less.
It's a race to the bottom.
Yeah,
because by the end of the year, Desert Ghost clowns, I'm positive, are going to be like $600.
Well, that you said it last night on your show. That was it that like the clown pied or desert ghost clown? That's going to just be the base of what you're going to be.
Clown pied's already almost there.
Yeah. I mean, clown pieds. I think $700, maybe less.
Yeah.
And you know what's fucked up? A clown pied is fucking a great fucking animal.
It's gorgeous.
like,
I still think it's
we
gorgeous.
would have sucked a big black dick to get a fucking clown pie 10 years ago, you know, and now it's like, you know, I could go to that douchebag fucking platform and just buy one for $700. So
go wait for an auction and you can
wait for the auction.
$80.
Yeah, get it for 80. That's right.
It's wild. It's wild.
Yeah, like it's really weird. It's a lot of hit and miss. If you're waiting for a specific person to produce it, you might pay a little bit more, but it's you can get a lot of stuff at really weird prices if you go to expos or auctions. And
if you had 10 grand right now coming into it, you could buy enough animals to make 30-40 grand a year for the next 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
You know? So
just wait for the right price.
You're starting to see I mean, it's not a lot. I just seen that post that it went from 32 to 31 or went from 33 to 31,000 now on Morph Market, the ball python. But you're also seeing like bigger breeders actually leave. Like Prandella Clutch is gone, is leaving. You know, I mean that was, they just posted something like that. I think I just saw another one.
Mershon's downsizing big time.
Yeah, I think he's moving supposedly.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
He just built that facility.
If I were to hatch out a $30,000 snake today, I would immediately just fucking overnight it through Redline to Justin and be like, sell this for what you could get for it. Keep 30% of it, 40% of it. And because Justin's the only one with the Rolodex to get these, to be like, hey, I got this $30,000 animal, I'll give to you for 22. And Justin's Rolodex, the guy will be like, where do I wire the money? Or where, how do you want the money? So it's
there's very few people pictures about.
Yeah, it's a lot of these people, and not to continually rip on the ball python people, but like $2,000 is that's like a snake that will set them back on their bills, and that's so that person, odds are is going to stick to buying $800 snakes for the next couple of years. And he's not going to be buying your $1,000, $2,000 animals because fucking, first of all, nobody is Justin or Billy or Miguel. But also, Will Banks brought up that good point on the Patreon. He's like, we've been positioning ourselves to sell to the pet market for years now,
Mm-hmm.
So fucking, and if Will Banks thought about this 5 years ago, that shows you what kind of minds you're up against.
Yeah.
So that's what nobody thinks about either. It's like, you could have the best luck in the world, right? And fucking, produce, $10,000 snakes this year, but you don't fucking have the people to call to fucking sell those, so it's a rough fucking game. You can make it happen. But I think that you can make it happen for like an extra 50 grand a year, on top of like your retirement or your job that you currently have now. I think the days of somebody coming in now and becoming a millionaire at it are long gone. And the funny thing is that you can't tell that to ball python people because they get all offended. But, listen, if I put a second mortgage on my house to invest in this dumb business, I'd be offended too. And I'd be like, fuck him, I'm going to do it. You ain't going to do it. Like, you're not going to do it.
I mean, you had, I guess you most likely had to enter the time, just like how like Miguel entered
right,
and just literally dropped thousands of dollars on snakes that were close and ready to breed, and they were high-end snakes.
But also what other, what nobody talks about is Miguel was a successful business guy. Before this, right? Yep. So Miguel just took those principles and applied it, to this. Yeah. And Miguel was making like millions of dollars off like fucking vitamins and high-end car rentals and shit like that.
Yeah.
So fucking that's where he got the money to invest in a ball python. So
yeah, he's driving $150,000 car to go pick up fucking ball pythons.
Yeah. To go to Target This motherfucker's driving, you know. So,
but there's a lack of business sense in a lot of this. It's you know, it's a get rich quick scheme almost in a way, and you don't have the business sense. I see people on Morph Market all the time. Just they you know, if something's priced at $100 this week and you have the same thing, well, now you're going to drop it to 90, and next thing you know, you're
right.
The shipping cost is more than the animal.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I find funny about all these low end fucking auctions.
Yeah.
Where they were fucking selling snakes for like $40, and the person who fucking had to ship it was like, motherfucker. Like, you know who got bit in the ass on that is Brian. Brian was fucking getting snakes and just saying, you know, whatever you like. He was winning snakes off the auction just to be a dick, so that the person buying them would lose, right? But then he would call the person up and just say, "I'll send it to you. You know, don't even worry about it." And he said he sold something to somebody in Oregon, and he was like, "This motherfucker bought the snake for $50. It's costing me $105.
Yeah,
I can ship it to Oregon, you know." Yeah. And yeah, it's just a fucking waste. And did you hear that fucked up thing about Stan? Like Stan, all the donations and everything that they got for him, that the name wasn't set up under Stan. I think it was set up under his ex-wife, so he couldn't even get that money that everybody fucking donated.
Get the fuck out of here! It was
but I think he found a way, you know, finally after, you know, making enough calls to actually get it. If not, everybody that donated has to redonate again. You know, and the fact that you have to redonate to something, you know, when there's not the pull on the heartstrings anymore, you know, is when it actually happened. He'll probably get a quarter of those if that's the case.
That's
you know,
sad. Right. That's sad.
Yeah,
no,
fucked up. Stan's a good guy, you know, like fucking
he's all around.
Yeah, he's everywhere too. So that was fucked up. But I hope, you know, last I heard he figured it out. But it's still like a pain in the ass to fucking figure it out, you know.
He probably has to provide them a death certificate, for fuck's sakes.
Probably. And think how fucked up that is. Like your wife just dies and you got to worry about a death certificate to fucking get money to fucking live on, you know. Yeah, no, it's fucked up. I feel bad for Stan. So, well, but also on the same thing, on the same fucking level, fuck Stan. Because I asked him to be on 15 Minutes, and he's the only motherfucker in the history of 15 Minutes that said, "Nah, I don't think I can." So I was like, "Fuck you, Stan. I'm taking my money back." Right?
Nah, I'm gonna pass.
That man will not be redonating.
You know, I was going back and I was watching like videos where you were talking about, you know, your 100th episode and how it's going to be your live, and you know, I might bring on some good people. I might not. It might be a shit show, and it might not. It will probably be the best thing on TV. That, and then all I've been is picked on ever since that fucking episode, and I'll never live it down. I'm glad we're giving an opportunity to people to have a second fucking chance.
Oh yeah. Well. It would have been better if you would have explained that before. But yes, what they're going to do is they're giving current 15-minute contestants a second chance if they fucked up the
first impression.
The first impression. So that's actually a cool thing. So
yeah, it's going to be good.
To redeem yourself.
It's going to be good.
Fucked up and you come on and totally redeem yourself.
Yeah,
or fuck it up worse.
Oh yeah.
And the Harbins are the first ones that are going to be able to do that. That's on the weekend of the first.
Nice. Yeah.
Also,
you guys aren't going to be able to give it to everybody, though.
I know.
Nope.
I already had somebody reach out.
Time.
Yeah. They want to do a November.
Right. Well, yes, of course. Yeah.
It's going to be a cutoff.
The Harbins are like some of the most brilliant people that you've ever met, too. Like, I almost felt bad on asking them to be 15-minute contestants because they've been doing this forever, right? And their father listen, there's no chance that their father is ever coming on my show, right? Like, so fucking, if you guys ever met Tom, you wouldn't know why. Okay. So fucking, but when I met Alicia and Josh, I got a feeling they were like, who is this loud, obnoxious fuckhead? You know, like fucking, because I met him at a restaurant. They were right behind us, right? And I was just like, well, I'll whip my ball sack out, and like dumb shit like that. And they were probably like, who is this fuck? But no, there's some of the smartest people, in the thing right now. So it's a good thing, man. It's a good thing. But you guys also got to get on, like, your first past guest is going to be Feely, right?
Yeah. So our first one is going to be John Feely. He's coming on next Sunday. I've already reached out to him, so I'm prepping myself to make sure everything's up, running, working, so I don't screw up the first Fat Man Nation episode.
Yeah. Well, if you get Shauna to do it, Shauna will know what to do.
Yeah. I will. If Shauna's actually interested, I will 100% set her up to make it so we don't look like idiots.
Do we have a
and the thing is, like, Shauna's not even like a dedicated person, because she was telling me last night when she did my back end, she's like, yeah, I hopped into fucking whoever's podcast, said hello there. I was like, motherfucker, you should be paying attention to what's going on here, And she's like, no, I was just saying what's up, and I was like, this is what happens when you're around.
But she's everywhere.
She's everywhere. Yeah.
She's everywhere.
Yeah. Everywhere. Yeah. Fucking it's unbelievable.
She's a goddamn host.
Ever. So
she's opening up multiple windows.
Yeah, like you see her in two different chats at the same time.
Right.
That's why.
Yeah. You're like, shouldn't you be working Chris's back end? And she's like, fuck you, dude.
Chris, you work on computers. Do you have like 3 monitors fucking rocking?
I have 2 32-inch ones. Yeah. So I have 64 inches of monitors.
Plus probably a tablet on your table and a phone.
Tablet and a laptop and then the phone. Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely, you walk in and you're like, wow, this is where the magic happens. right in the corner of the apartment.
I forgot you broke into his house.
It's so funny. When I sent Paul into the apartment, I was like, man, the first thing he's going to see is that leg propped up against my coffee table. I was like, that's the first thing he's going to see when he walks in. Yeah. And then, like,
on top of it.
I've had to pull up like all my throw rugs and everything. And I think my house just looks ghetto now with like no throw rugs or anything like that. And I'm like, fuck, man, Paul's first impression is going to be like, I'm a ghetto living motherfucker. And I did not like that. Okay. And then I started thinking, shit, did I feed that skink in 5 days? Fucking Paulie's probably going to come back and be like, dude, what the fuck? Your skink looks like it hasn't eaten in 5 days. So yeah, it's a rough way to live. Okay. Rough way. All right. Well, 4 inches of dick. All right. That's sky high morphs. All right.
But before we go too far and forget about him, my wife did a nice homage. So I'm going to pop that up here. We'll watch that. And then I'm sure Fat Man will have something fun to say about it. So
who are we giving an homage to?
We got to check in on Jared.
Yeah, we got to check.
Jared,
Yeah, we got to right this time.
Okay.
Hey guys, Jared, Jaw Dropping Morphs and Reptiles here. Down here in Fort Cavazos, Texas, where the temperature is about 98, 99 degrees with the heat index. We found a little creek, and me and my buddy Charles Webb here, say hi Charles, coming in clutch with the snake hook. We're going to go do some herping. So come along with us and see what we find. So right now, we've only found one snake, a little red-bellied snake. I'll show you the pictures. It was kind of hard to video, moving really fast. On the other hand, at this current moment, we're playing a game of fuck around and find out, trying to figure out who's going to slip and bust their ass first.
my God, the firmament is real. Look at it.
Okay. By the way, the one who fucked around and found out was him.
Jared, yeah. Okay.
He ended up. Was it severing his tendon in his finger?
Yeah, tore a tendon in his finger.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! Really?
Yeah.
His middle finger, but he has something on his thumb too. So I don't know what the fuck he's doing with his fingers.
Well, I have to say, nicely done, Jared. Okay, that's the way it should have been done from the get-go. Okay, and he did very well. Now, those are the positives. Okay, the negatives. Turn your fucking camera sideways. All right, it's not that hard to remember to turn your camera sideways. Okay, it's not. Okay, and second of all, I hate these motherfuckers who go herping. Any of you fucking fuckers that enjoy going herping, it's the dumbest thing you could do, because you're gonna come across a snake that probably has been waiting there for 3 fucking days in the perfect spot that he found to camouflage himself to get a rat, and you're gonna fucking hook him, and you're gonna fucking pick him up and be like, oh, look at this dumb snake, you know, and then you're gonna fucking put him back, and that's probably right at the moment that the rat fucking goes by, because you scared the rat too, right? And then fucking he gets nothing, and now he has to start all over again. And you fucking people that go herping are the worst people on the planet.
So you're basically saying that by herping, you're just fucking over the animal.
Yeah. Why don't you just go on safari and fucking wait till you find a lion waiting to fucking hit a gazelle and just walk up to the lion and kick him in the fucking side? And fucking
that lion's still gonna eat.
You don't even fucking
either eating you or he's eating a fucking gazelle.
Jesus fucking
just
Christ,
bring the snake a rat, problem solved, right?
Yeah, well, when you're kicking the lion, yeah. But that shit would be funny though. Seeing that, you know. But you know what the funniest guy versus wild animal was when that kangaroo was attacking the dog.
Oh, and he headlocked him.
The dude ran over to fucking save the dog. And fucking then he just started squared up to the fucking kangaroo. And the kangaroo just squared right back up to him, right? And then he fucking hit the kangaroo in the fucking face so fast, right? It was the kangaroo just was like, oh, like what the fuck, man, right? And then he just walked away and fucking with his dog happy, you know?
Yeah.
So that was literally the best time. I've been watching these animals attacking other animals and eating them on Facebook. I don't know. Somehow I got involved in a group. Okay. I was watching like some alligators fucking tear the shit out of a zebra today. And like they fucking like there was like a flap of striped skin hanging down off the zebra. There was teeth marks in them. And then finally I was like, man, the alligator really should get him by the neck and pull him in so he drowns him first, right? And then like 4 of his other teammate alligators came in and finally dragged the zebra into the water, right? But the more fucked up one was a fucking Komodo dragon bit like a baby gazelle and got it. And that shit he started eating the gazelle while the gazelle was still alive. And that shit was fucked up. That I was horrified at that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I didn't, leave the group or anything, but I'm just saying that it was fucking not a cool thing to watch, man.
I think that one with is it the baby buffalo, water buffalo gets taken in by the lion chases the buffalo and it decks it into the water, and the lions are going after the water buffalo. And then all of a sudden, the water buffalo all come back, and they start hitting the lions.
Oh, that one was cool. Yeah, I did see that one.
And then the baby buffalo, as it's trying to walk out of the fucking water, the fucking Nile crocodile fucking takes the fucking thing and fucking starts dragging them in, and the lions are trying to drag it. I think that was probably one of the coolest fucking videos that I seen.
Yeah, you just watch these things and you're like, and they're filmed by like cell phone people.
Yeah.
So you're like, how the fuck? Are they just sitting there like and not doing anything?
Right place at the right time.
Your instinct is to be like, yo, I should go there and distract the Komodo dragon, right?
Yeah.
Or I should do something to distract everything and save this baby gazelle. But just like in real life, nobody cares, right?
But wouldn't that be like herping though? You're interfering now that animal starves.
Yeah, no, that's very true. It's very true. Right?
So there was a video out there that it's the buffalo. It's running through the snow, and they're all running through the snow, and it's got a pack of wolves running after them. It reminds me of the snake hobby. So this other big buffalo hip checks one of the bison, so it goes ass over tea kettle, and they basically leave him there.
I saw that. Yeah, and was just like, "Fuck you, you're fucked."
You are fucked.
You ever see
the reptile community right there as a whole.
Yeah. So it's okay to chase after Bigfoot, but not reptiles. Yes. All right. Yes. Okay.
Fucking Mike.
Because fucking
Bigfoot's not real.
Yeah.
Don't. Did you see what he did on it? He lost a friend. He lost a friend on the episode when they were talking about
screwing with him because it's his Father's Day. He's already in a bitter mood. So,
dude, let me tell you
pushing
something.
the buttons.
We saw some fucking 400-pound Jabba the Hutt-looking girl at the Bigfoot convention, and it was proven that Bigfoot was fucking real, right? Because that bitch was just looking around saying "Goonie Goo Goo," right? And she was
what the fuck is Goonie Goo Goo?
in like a fucking sundress, like fucking like listen. I'm a fat dude. I wear black. Okay. It's slimming. All right. She was wearing like a striped sundress. Okay. She was so fat that the skinny girls were being pulled into her gravity and revolving around her. So me and Paul thought automatically we're like, oh, there's a couple of fucking hot skinny girls there. But you get into the fucking group and then you realize she's revolving around this fucking just this hog of a woman, right? Like fucking. And she even had like that double chin thing, right? Where you knew the back of her neck looked like a 6-pack of hot dogs. I didn't even have to look. I knew it. Okay.
And hello, Jared. Welcome to the chat.
What's up, brother?
Yo, what's up, Jared? Nicely done on the video. I love how fucking people still don't spell Jared's name right.
Right.
Yeah. He gets Jared. He gets Gerard. Fucking. Oh.
So you didn't see Bigfoot, but you met Hogzilla.
No, we saw Bigfoot.
Yeah. She was selling fudge.
She was selling fucking fudge.
Probably eats more inventory than sells.
Right. Why am I not making any money today?
We looked like we went into the room with the fudge in it, right? And it was the same room that the fucking 90-year-old guy was making the t-shirts, right? And Paul just goes, "Oh, there's fudge there, right?" So we roll over the fudge thing and we see the fucking fat girl and we're like, nah, we just leave. Because she was so fat that you would be scared to buy fudge from her because you would be afraid that she took a bite out of it or would fucking try and steal it back.
Her sweat is probably all in it too.
Yeah, there was a lot of fucking sweat. And listen, I'm not body shaming because we were all fat fucks there. Yeah. There was not, the only two in shape people there were two of the Men in Black guys, and just to fit in, they had another fat Men in Black guy that was just like he was sweating in the fucking suit and shit, right? Like, like the top button wasn't buttoned. So he looked like the fucking out of shape fucking Men in Black. You know what he looked like? Did you guys ever watch The Acolyte yet?
No.
God damn it! All right,
that was on Netflix.
No, it's the Star Wars thing on Disney.
Oh no, I don't watch that.
Nope.
Yeah, no, fuck you, Chris and fucking Paul. All right.
Nope.
Anyway,
I don't like Disney movies
series, since they want to be so inclusive, and it was made by a bunch of fucking lesbians. All right. They have a fat little 18-year-old Puerto Rican Jedi, right? And that's what it was like seeing this fat. I mean, they had to be so inclusive that they're even letting the fat dudes in. And it's fucked up. It's fucked up to let the fat people in, okay? Because somebody had to call that girl beautiful, right? And say she's so brave for fucking dressing up in a sundress and letting her body go. And I think brave is kind of a strong word, right? Like, what am I going to say the next time I see a fireman bringing a kid out of a burning building? I'm going to be like, oh, you're so brave. You're like a fat chick that sells fudge at the fucking Bigfoot convention. You know, it just doesn't come off the tongue the right way.
They'll probably protest the fire department until they get fat firefighters out there.
Dude, a fat firefighter would kill you. I would rather a strong, independent lesbian woman than a fat fucking firefighter having to fucking climb up 7 stories and rescue my ass.
He's going to need rescuing himself.
What's that? Everybody's talking over each other. I didn't hear anybody.
It's a throw you over his shoulder.
Dude, the lesbian might be able to, because I told you that story of me being in the porno store and I rolled up to the porno store and there was a step and that lesbian fucking saved me. Fucking, she was like, we'll get you up there, baby. Yeah. And I, even when she fucking got me up the step, I was like, oh, are you a fireman? You know? And I was like, if you're not, you should be. Right? So,
we went to a restaurant today for lunch, and I'm looking around. I'm like, there's no way fucking Chris could roll around in here, because it had stairs and I'm like, it was not handicap accessible at all.
That's where you got to. That's the shit that you got to worry about. like fucking Puerto Rican Brian, when he recommended that sushi / Japanese place, he didn't tell me that the door was on an angle to a tiny little hill that was like 85 degrees. Okay. And I was like, this is impossible, right? So normally if it's a straight run, I could just roll right in and I'm good, right? When there's a fucking angle on an 85-degree incline, everybody in that restaurant turns and looks at you, right? So I just have to tell them, I'm like, listen, I'm newly retarded, so I don't know how to negotiate heavy inclines anymore. You know? So yeah, it's rough. It's rough living.
It's tough.
Something that you guys don't think about.
Nope.
But I will tell you this: when we were at the Bigfoot thing and Paul was pushing me, I was like, "Stop pushing me!" I felt like such a fag when Paul was pushing me.
I
had to. Just for him to know that I'm like, I can just push you.
Well, you know what's fucked up? There was a tiny little incline in the parking lot.
He couldn't do it,
and he's like, "There's no way you're gonna get up here." Like, bitch, I fucking handle inclines way more than that every day. All right. And he starts pushing me. I'm like, get the fuck off me. Like, get the fuck off me.
You guys start bringing a hot chick with you to push you around.
Well, that's the benefit. That's the benefit of having a hot chick pushing you around.
Yep.
Like, but I would rather be pushed around by a hot chick than Paul. I got to tell you. Right?
I would too.
I mean, fucking, and you know what's fucked up about that too? The reason we had to go up that little incline is because fucking Sammy parked in the one handicap spot that we fucking had an option to, and fucking Sammy wasn't limping, all right? He wasn't fucking like with a fucking jacked up arm or nothing. He was just walked up. He was carrying a backpack that was probably 80 pounds worth of shirts. You know, and fucking, like, this motherfucker took the handicap spot.
Oh, so funny. Fucking guy.
I was gonna post a video of me running today, and I might just to make you guys laugh, but I didn't end up. I took a nap. Not gonna lie. The whole point of me running, I think, is just so that when I see you guys in 3 months, that I feel a little bit better about myself.
Dude, let me tell you something.
You kidding me?
Like, it doesn't matter what you do to yourself. Yeah. I will walk in that room or roll in that room and still get more pussy than you. Okay, right? And still feel better, but I'll make you feel bad about yourself. I'm like,
you already do every day.
Running, all right, I'll be like, this motherfucker spent a month running a mile at a time, fucking to impress you people, right? And he looks like shit with his dumb baseball hat and fucking low nipples, right? Like fucking
low nipples.
Yeah.
Wow. I've never been cut down so quick. I was 30 seconds. Fuck.
You were like a whack-a-mole. You were like, let me pop up and be a dick and try to say something funny. And I'm like, pow. Like, fuck you, Gerald. Right?
Put you back in your fucking hole.
Oh,
oh man. You know what? It's funny because like I do this hobby just so I can hang around with you fucks.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but
Just to
dude,
get
I mean, you
abused.
don't have to spend the amount of money you're spending to just hang. It's okay. All right, you can just hang. You don't have to spend it. Yeah, fucking Paulie's spending enough money for everybody. Right?
Yeah.
So
that's
Paul's doing a great job.
Wait, Shauna just said, but Gerald is getting quality dog, or is that
that's
ad?
a cat.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I agree. I agree. Yeah, I'm gonna find out how quality that is when we hang. All right.
That's 100%
going to be
true, Mike.
Be the ultimate cut down.
3 fat guys and
Yeah, look at Mike. Mike's right. You can't be bragging about running around 3 fat guys, you low expectation having motherfucker. You're like the black guys that are like, I ain't never been in jail. And you're like, you're supposed to be in jail, all right? You fucking low expectation having bitch.
You didn't do anything to go to jail. So how the hell were you ever supposed to be in jail?
So basically, being around us, he's a 10, right?
Yeah, that's why. He's doing one of those. He's hanging out. He's hanging out with us to make him look beautiful.
Gerald's pulling the hot chick shit, like the hot chicks that fucking hang out with the 3 ugly chicks. That's what he's doing.
Damn, we're the ugly chicks.
I hang out with you guys because I liked you guys up until about 8 seconds ago.
There's something to be said about the ego, Gerald. That's all I'm saying. All right.
What ego?
The fucking ego that you have on you. You probably carry around a picture of when you were a stripper in your wallet, right?
No.
I think you do.
No, it's on his phone now.
He's going through the pictures of his kids, and then there's a picture of him stripping, and he's like, "Oh, how did that get there? I don't know."
Man, you know what? I try to say something funny, and you know what? I'm going to shut my mouth. I'm going to sit here and look pretty.
Yeah. You're the pretty one. I'm the funny one, motherfucker. All right, remember that.
I've got that. I understand that. Yeah. When we hang out, I'm going to be I'm going to be a mime. I'm going to do nothing.
Yeah. You can. Yeah. You can just be like, yeah. Fucking.
Sometimes it's better not to say anything.
Paulie could be my hype man, right? Fucking have Paulie there as the hype man. Chris could be my fucking protection. Because no one knows if you got a bomb underneath that fucking shirt, right? Like,
I will wear a vest. Okay, how about this?
Wear the vest.
Dynamite vest.
Every time we go through fucking security, you're gonna get stopped. And it's funny because normally you get stopped anyway, so really you're used to it, right? Like
hassle, right?
Jesus fucking Christ. All right, guys, I gotta go. I got a show tonight.
Yeah, you got a show.
We're gonna switch the Hot Girl episodes to 9:00 from next week on. So you guys are gonna come on 7, right?
7.
Yes. Yep. We're gonna bump up our time, allow us to not rush around and get to this so early.
Yeah. And Jared right now is like, what the fuck?
7. 7 o'clock.
Jared 7.
Well, like nobody ran this by me, right? Yo, fucking Gerald just 7. Gerald just fucking put up 6. And then he noticed he put up 6. And then he's like 7. Man, you are hot, but you are dumb. All right.
When you're good looking, you don't gotta be smart.
Oh man. I'm so
remember, guys.
I can't wait to fucking meet you fucks. Oh man.
He put up 6 and he was confident. He was
like you're coming back next week. You better fucking come back. I need somebody
back, buddy.
I need somebody to fucking give me some backup here.
Hey, you're fucking coming back.
Oh, no.
You know what? I kind of missed the quiet Chris. We didn't say fuck all.
Yeah, no, I get it. I miss him too. Fucking, he'll be on the Hot Girl show tonight because I'm exhausted now and I don't feel like I can't carry the energy.
Not you. No, you. This is what I expect from you. The other corner.
You mean what we got to do is because I'm not going to be on next week. and you know, obviously Jarrett's coming back. But when I do come on as a guest, we gotta call me regular Chris and Chris Hezbollah Chris. Okay, this way everybody knows who we're talking to. All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta get ready. So,
all right,
peace out.
I'll talk to you guys later.
We'll see you in a bit.
Take care, Chris.
Are you guys done now? Now that he's gone, are you guys done?
Yeah, are you done? Yes, we're done.
Fuck.
Hey, you did that one to yourself, though.
Yeah, I mean, you walked into every single one of those fucking.
Jared, if you're alive and you can jump on. You can fucking defend me for fucking 5 minutes.
Nope, not allowed.
Oh, we gotta go.
You're allowed to jump on, but you're not allowed to defend them.
So Chris let us know that he's going to move his time slot an hour so that we can move our show to 7. So that is why we're switching from 6:30 to 7, which benefits, I think, all of. I'm not sure if it benefits Chris much, but it definitely benefits me because I don't have to run around so much to try to make sure I get back home as early. But I'm excited. We're gonna do our first show with a guest because Chris doesn't even count as a guest anymore. He just comes in and rips the shit out of me.
It's just a fucking staple.
So we got our first guest coming on next Sunday at 7. I guess I should maybe let him know that. But yeah.
Fuck you, Jared.
You got what you asked for. Oh man. You know what? I love you guys no matter what. I don't care. You guys are great. You guys keep me right in check. Right in check.
Keep that ego down a little bit, huh?
Yeah. But ego's right down. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, we just gotta humble you, right? What you
I'm humble. I'm fine.
Get on that pedestal, and we're like, that's it. Chop his fucking knees out.
Can you really say that when you got Chris, who's actually got a chop knee out?
I don't need. There he is.
What's up?
There he is.
There he is.
I miss you.
I'm gone 3 fucking weeks, and everything changes again.
That's the only constant we have.
That half hour means things to people.
We didn't go past your bedtime, for God's sakes.
No, but you're interrupting Jesus or something, I'm sure.
How's your fingers?
This one's good.
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
Not so much.
Jeez, that looks rough.
Okay, so why was your thumb bandaged in one picture or video?
See, what had happened was...
Did you fuck around and find out?
You fucking idiot.
I had these fucking strings on my pants, and I'm like, oh, fuck it, I'll just cut them off. And I went to go cut a string, and somebody was saying something to me, and I wasn't paying attention, and I cut into my finger.
You can get this man a Purple Heart now.
Yeah, that's it.
Sleep deprivation is a motherfucker.
Crystal did a great job making a video for you.
She did. She left out the fucking turtles, though, and I'm pissed. Those are cool turtles.
Yeah,
that was a big ass slider, man.
Yeah, oh, and the ring neck. Left out the ring neck, too. Man. Freaking mad. Crystal.
You need to get that haircut. That's what you need to do.
I know, it's bad.
So you're going to be all nice and cleaned up for next Sunday?
I'm taking next Sunday off. I've been working 23 days straight. I don't know. I don't know if y'all will see me.
He's gonna miss the premiere.
I am personally going to kick you in the nuts.
Look at that tan on his face, huh?
He does look good. He does look good.
Looks like you put some self tanner on your face. It looks good.
I wish it was self tanner.
You almost look Mexican now.
I miss this time.
¿Qué pasa nada?
And his pink vape.
Yes, it's pink lemonade, goddammit, and it tastes delicious. Leave me alone. Very tactical. It's very tactical. Nobody can see me sucking on my pink robot penis.
See, this is the dynamic I miss because I don't get raked over the coals as much.
Why? Because you're a vain asshole and you keep a picture of your stripper self in your wallet?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I heard that shit.
Yeah.
It's stirred on his upper lip. You're right.
Yeah.
I laid off the stripper jokes because you said you didn't want your kids to know about it. So
my kids don't know about it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're going to find out about it.
Let me tell you, is that the only hair that you can grow on your face? The mustache?
yeah, that's the only hair I'm allowed to grow on my face.
AR 670-1.
And I'm even out of regs right now. It's supposed to cut off right here at the side of my lips. And then it's supposed to be tapered up, but I've been out in the field, so fuck them.
So what's this bill that just passed saying that they increased 18 to 26 for draft?
The draft. They're automatically enrolling people instead of you signing up for selective service.
So okay.
So when you turn 18, basically they're just automatically putting you on.
Right. When I turned 18, I had to sign that little piece of paper and send it to the post office or some shit like that.
Yep.
I gotcha. All right.
There's one person here two people here that can't be drafted.
I wonder why.
Because I'm already in, and the other one's a Canadian, and they suck anyways.
You want Chris back, Gerald?
You know what? I might take Sunday off myself.
I fucking leave for 3 weeks, and Gerald just takes over and thinks he's in charge and fucks everything up. 7 o'clock.
Sean is going to be in charge. You have no idea.
By the way, we got Shauna that's gonna help us.
She's gonna run the.
She's gonna run the backstage for us.
Yeah.
Because I do a terrible job of it, so we're gonna get somebody else to do it, and that way we can stay focused. So I can do 7 instead of 6.
We are not. Shauna's not allowed to run this until we see Shauna's face.
Oh, it's actually out there, but we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it.
Nope.
And Shauna knows about it because Shauna did it to herself.
Yep.
What the fuck?
You missed it?
Oh, I missed it.
Wait, we will talk about this. This is a backstage conversation.
All right. Time to go. It's time to go.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
So,
we have more important things to see.
Yeah. So, well, no, I'm not showing you. I'll tell you about it. You can find it.
Okay.
To everybody, I want to thank everybody for coming out.
Yes.
So next week you will be able to find it still here, but it will be live on Fat Man Nation. We will have that all set up. We'll have that up and going. And again, if you guys do want to donate any super chats or anything to the show, it will be available on Fat Man Nation, and all the proceeds will be going to the charity of the time. I think this one he said it's St. Jude's.
St. Jude's, yeah.
So,
before we go, does anybody want to see a 50 cal test fire blanks?
Yes.
Let's see it.
As long as you're not making us stay on for like 10 more minutes.
No.
He's got to take the Humvee over to see it.
I'll take you guys to the Humvee.
It's got blanks in it right now.
What's the likelihood you guys can test fire now? Pretty high.
Whatever you want.
All right, here we go. You guys see it good?
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Lift it up, Jared.
There you go.
Kiss that shit.
There you go.
Well,
and there he goes.
Yep.
And Shauna, she had herself for a second. Shauna, wait. Crystal wrote, Shauna is smoking. Yes. We know this. Yeah, we know this now.
Confirmation.
Okay. Anyways, we're gonna end this. I'll meet you guys backstage. Thanks everybody for showing up. We look forward to having you guys next week. We do have our guest John Feely. Am I saying that right?
Feely.
Yep.
He's coming on next week. And after that, the week after, we have good friends of Jared's coming on. So they're going to have their last chance at a first impression.
Oh, the Herp and Harbins.
Herp and Harbins.
Yeah, the Herp and Harbins. Here we go.
So anyways, good stuff coming up next couple of weeks. And we're going to be looking forward to setting up our next few. And so on that note, thanks, everybody. I will do this and talk to you guys later. Peace.